Good day, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to today's selection on Journey of Traders. So, like I said, I was going to give you a preview of my account so far about my forex fund and how it has been. Now, as you all know, I've given you showed you guys the last video of how I made 9% after 7% drawdown in think about 7 or 8 trading days. Then the next day, something terrible happened, and which was the fact that I got stopped out from the account. Now you can see I can't even place any trade because the account has been taken from me. Now, so what happened after making that 9%, which was this trade you can see here? I started making some losses. The first loss I made that started making these accounts unsafe for me was the Euro USD buy. And in fact, the Euro USD was what actually started to mess with my mind. Now let me show you what actually made this Euro USD, because what actually made me fail this challenge was because of something. Then I'm going to tell you after explaining this. Now you've seen my analysis on Euro USD. Remember I said that even if it comes out as failure or as profit, I'm also going to tell you about it. Now if you see my analysis on Euro USD, that you see that we prepared for the markets, but it did not just go to our way. Now this was what we did. I actually entered the trade at this point. This was the first one. I immediately jumped into it, so it stopped me out from this first drawback because I was using tight stop loss. So I put my stop loss somewhere. Let me make it closer. So this was my analysis. This is what I was saying from. Okay, I think I should show you 4 hours first. So from 4 hours after doing my analysis on the laptop, so this was what I saw. I saw that there was a break of trend here, that this was the overall trend, which was this one, downtrend. So the thing broke this trend here and it was coming back to do a retest. So all I just needed to do was to enter my trade here. I think I gave you, if you check the previous video, you'll see how I entered this trade and it was even floating in a little bit of profit. I entered this and I was supposed to enter here. So what caused my first loss was a little drawback. On the one. Let me check the 1 hour time frame. So my first loss there was as a result of early entry. So I couldn't wait because I was impatient. So I entered here and made my stop loss very tight. So when it got to this point, which was this candle you see here, okay, when it got to this point, which was this red candle you see here, so it hit my first TP, my first stop loss. So I entered again at this point, then came down. Then you see this long manipulation, this stop hunt. This was what took my other trade out. So if you check my analysis here, my trading history that blew the account, you will see that my first Euro USD I made $72 loss, which was the first strong early entry. Then the second one, which was manipulated, was this $99 and the $39 that I lost, was also supposed to be in profit, but because of the manipulation I had lost, I think this should be 2% already. So this was what actually affected my mind, because why I was using more than the lot. I've already gained balance back for the account. I'm already at the stage I needed to be in the account, because since I was using proper risk management, I was not blowing the account and I was not losing much or making much. But since I've gotten back to at least 4% profit, which was mid 9%, then 4% extra, I was already halfway through the challenge. But this was what I did. I went to make this mistake. So as a result of those 2 losses already, my mind started getting affected, and I was tricking GBP USD buy sell randomly. So as you can see, I overtraded. I was not using proper risk management and my emotions were already feeling the shots. So I even traded more than I was supposed to trade. Normally I do trade like 3 to 4 times, or let's say maximum of 4. But on this fateful day I traded over 15 times. Why did I do that? I don't know. But that was how I lost my account. Now you see that on my platform, on my details, it was shown there that my account has been suspended. So they withdrew, and immediately this happened, they sent me an email. Come in, let me check what email for you. They sent me an email that my account has been breached. So they quickly took the account from me. Come in, let me check for the mail. So you see how the mails usually look like. It wasn't even up to 24 hours. They just sent me a mail. Man, I was so confused. Dear correct precious, we're going to inform you that your account has violated our rules. So I just lost drawback. You see, it's just $32, and that was how I lost my first fund challenge. So one of the lessons I learned from it was that when you take a loss, even if you are, and especially if you are over risking, or you are taking more than your trading plan, make sure you step out of the market at least for a day or two. If I stepped out for the next day, I wouldn't have get this challenge, but instead I kept on trading, and that was how I finally lost the challenge. But we're going to bounce back. Hopefully we're going to start the challenge again, then we'll make another video, and this time we're going to pass through this challenge. So finally lost the challenge. As you can see, they don't allow me to trade again. So they took out the account from my hand until it's been reset or otherwise. So thank you guys for tuning in today. Have a nice day.